Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, going to be a match between Snow and Ample from Caster Muse's Star League Season 3. Top right, we have a Terran player. His name is Ample. He is blue today. In the top left, we have a red Protoss player. It is Snow. So two excellent players. Man, Ample played such a great game against Queen. Two great games against Queen in the past month or so on my channel. And Snow is an excellent Protoss player whose reputation precedes him, I am sure. So a PvT here on Neo Electric Circuit. Let's go ahead and reveal the map and kind of talk about it. We've cast a game on this before. And this is a little back door, right? So destroy this side disruptor and ta-da! You're inside your opponent's base, but it takes a very long time because there are a few side disruptors stacked up here, and fire bats and lurkers can get through because of splash damage very, very easily. And these are just to make sure that large units cannot get through, or so I've been told. Anyway, it's a weird map that way. Very easy to take mineral expansion. Natural expansion with gas, kind of wide, kind of hard to wall off, but there are no Zergs here today, so nothing to worry about. Small expansions on the 3 and the 9 o'clock positions, and the 12 and 6 o'clock position, which I feel like is a problem for both Protoss and Terran. But are we on the wrong speed there? Are we like on all the wrong speeds? Okay, so that's too fast. That's too fast. This is good. I think. No, hold on. This is good. It's been so long since I've looked. All right, here's what we're going to do. Just going to do this. We're on fastest. Okay, fine. We're on fastest. That's where we want to be. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Everything's cool. So a giant 4-player map, and Probe is scouting the right direction. SCV is scouting the complete oppositely wrong direction, which is a bad thing, but hey, you can overcome it. Scouting the right direction does not mean you win every time, and scouting the wrong direction does not mean you lose every time either. So in production, we do have a command center. We have a supply depot. Got a Marine out to make sure this probe can't mess with the SCV building that command center at all. And gonna chase the probe around inside the main base. Dragoon in on the way here, so Ample's gonna have to get a bunker up sooner rather than later, because Dragoon pressure is coming fast. We are one base in this thing from Snow. One base opener. Getting Singularity Charge upgrade. Not going for the expansion quite yet. And if Ample can hold this, he is going to have a really, really good time. So bunker on the way. Excellent, excellent timing there. And factory soon. Finery's done. So gas income has begun for Ample. Oh, a Zealot's over here. Look at this guy. I didn't even figure we'd send a Zealot over. By golly, I'm dumb. Should have assumed. Finishing that bunker, I feel like, is kind of a big deal here, Ample. I would recommend highly that you do that. Alright, so Zealot dies, which is kind of a big deal, but the bunker's not anywhere near done. And now, all of a sudden, Marines need to fight against the Dragoon, which they can do, but doing it naked kind of sucks, and they don't like it at all. Yeah, see, because taking shots to the face is bad. They do real good amounts of damage to Dragoons. Trying to keep the Dragoon from being able to get into the main base. Got past. Got the run by. This probe is still running around, too. This is brutal. This is really problematic for Ample. As far as openings go, this is not what you want to see. If you are a Terran player, this, seriously, though, this Dragoon, 2 kills, and let's make it 3. Got 3. 3 kills. The probe died, at least, so they can count that. This bunker did get finished, but there's nothing in it. Ample, okay, mad dash for the bunker, but guess what? Singularity Charge is almost done. I can't believe this guy is still alive. He's got all of 4 HP and 4 kills. This is incredible micro out of Snow here. I'm just impressed beyond all belief right now. Look at this Dragoon running. Recharge shields. Recharge faster. We need to kill this Marine, and I'm not sure we can do it with the available HP that we have. Oh my gosh, got it. 5 kills. Are you kidding me? Get inside the bunker, Mr. Marine. Oh, well, hang on. Marine, actually, we need to go kill this incredible Terminator Dragoon that's up here. Who's got 5 kills? Who's got 6 kills? Who's going to get more kills? Because this is absolutely insane level of micro. On the other side, 2 Dragoons attack in the front. We need to name this Dragoon because it has 7 kills in the first 5 minutes of this match, and that's crazy talk. Look at that. Oh my gosh, 8 kills. 8 kills. This is Phoenix. This is Phoenix the Dragoon, everybody. Holy crap. Alright, the good news is that Ample is holding at the front, and Snow doesn't have a natural base even coming up yet. If an SCV gets a kill on Phoenix, I'm going to be impressed. Nope, 9 kills. Oh my gosh. There's siege mode on the way and siege tanks. There's a shuttle in production, robotics bay coming in. Dragoon's like, I'll let my shields heal up a little bit, I guess. Dude, this is some absolutely the sickest Dragoon micro I have ever seen on my channel. Better than anything I've seen from Bisu. Better than anything I've seen from Stork or Shuttle. Oh my gosh, how'd they get in? Ample! Ample did not amply defend and repair this bunker. Okay, finally. Phoenix dies. Rest in peace, Phoenix, with your 10 kills. Also, this is a huge problem for Ample. So, Snow... Oh, wait. Snow's got this. I'm an idiot. Snow does have a natural base. Just took the minerals on the expansion, of course. Siege mode's done, so now the Dragoons probably need to get out of here. Okay, so not a gas expansion, but Ample's been on this very easy to take minerals expansion for some time. Has 31 probes. Ample's at 29. Siege mode is done. And the harassment is over. That was a extremely chaotic first, first 6-7 minutes for Ample there. Brutal. Absolutely brutal for him. So like I said earlier, this is a Caster Muse replay. I'll put links in the description on how you can support him. He's putting up his own StarCraft Brood War tournaments and getting out some incredible players and big prize pools. And if you want to support him directly and support the future of StarCraft tournaments that he organizes, feel free to support him on Patreon. He's got a YouTube channel as well, so head on over there. Say that Falcon sent ya. All right, all right. So, oh my God, it never ends. It just never ends for Ample here. He gets 30 seconds of respite, and then Reaver drops show up. That's all this is, just simply Reaver drops. Bam. Oh, with the Dragoon, what a combo! What a sick combo. You get a couple hits off on the Dragoon, and then the Reaver shot comes in. Run from it. No. Oh, that hit. Why did that hit? I don't know, but that tank is dead. Yep, and an SCV goes with it. Oh, did that tank just kill an SCV by accident? Oh, no. He can't live with himself. It might be more of a mercy if he died. Okay, if Snow isn't winning this game, I don't know even what to do with myself because he's done everything you need to win a game and throw Ample for a loop here. And Shuttle does survive. Are you kidding today? Are you kidding right now? Bam, tank down. Bam, tank almost down. This has been a friggin' masterclass in how to harass a Terran as a Protoss player. Like, I can feel the Artosis rage seething through this cast. He's not watching this, and I don't know if he's ever seen this game before, but man, what Snow has done here. And guess what? Ample's fine. He's got 47 SCVs. He's down about 23 supply, which is not ideal, but, you know, he's turtled up. He's got 3 bases. Working on 3 bases anyway. Of course, took the expansion to take the natural base to Snow. And gonna expand again. Again, if you're trying to defeat a Terran opponent, you gotta expand your face off of as a Protoss player. We see it all the time. And if you're a Terran player, you gotta go for that harassment, man. You gotta send the vultures out to try to snipe bases. Try to snipe probes. If you just sit here behind this wall and defend all the livelong day, they're gonna out-expand you, and they're gonna have a better economy than you, and yes, you'll be cost-efficient with your army, but in the long run, that doesn't matter as much if they have 4 times as much army as you do. They will still win the game. Basic math. Basic StarCraft maths. Here for you today. I like this observer position. Just really sees anything that comes out this front door. His natural's defended literally by a missile turret, which doesn't seem like it's enough, right? You just shuttle like 4 Dragoons over here, 2 Dragoons over here. Shut this whole thing down, easy peasy. I guess maybe the shuttle's dead, but anyway. Wow, Snow's producing 6 gateways at a time, and a Templar Archives, and a Stargate. Look at all this production here. Snow's feeling good. If I had to put money on this, I would say Snow wins this thing, but it is early yet. We're 10.5 minutes into it. You clicked on this because it's not a 10.5 minute game. So we know it's a little bit longer than that. Of course, it could be a sneaky twofer. You never know. Vulture speed and Spider Mine's coming in. Got a dropship on the way from Ample. He is good with his drops. Like, lethal with his drops against Zerg. We'll see how he does here against Protoss, though. Arbiter Tribunal on the way from Snow. Surprised by that? No, not with this combination we're seeing here. Not even the tiniest beats. 12 o'clock position. Doing its thing. I guess making sure that Ample doesn't expand here. I don't know what that is. And then a drop moving out. Just, you know, a little Vulture drop play. Taking the super long way around. There's a reason there's a cannon at this base and there's a Vulture, a Breaver here too. It's because Vulture attacks are very possible from somebody as good as Ample is. I like this patrolling Wraith too. And by patrolling, it's obviously just sitting here, not patrolling at all, but I figure patrolling would be a good idea. Anywho, so Snow expanding quite nicely. Wouldn't be surprised if he expanded again in the next couple of minutes here. Maybe it puts some pressure on Ample and took another base somewhere along this left side. Where are you? Oh, okay, we just unloaded one Vulture to Spider-Man up these bases and just try to see, make sure that he knows when Snow expands here at the very least. Has that information and can choose to do something about it if he wants to. 9 Zealots at a time are in production right now. It's 145 to 118 supply. Breaking this is not going to be easy for Snow, and I'd be surprised if he tries to headbutt in here. Honestly, I would just wait for Ample to kind of mine out on this stuff and move out onto the map and then try to deal with him that way. But we'll see. Again, Snow feels like he's ahead, which he is, which he should feel like he's ahead. And whether he can take advantage of that now, right, by going for some kind of a killer attack, which the longer this goes on, the less likely I think that is. That said, that is a butt ton of Zealots. A literal... I cannot right-click on these guys. They're too zippy. There we go. They're very fast. They don't have any upgrades right now. The mech is at 0 upgrades as well. Upgrades coming in from both players, just not quite there yet. I like the buildings out here providing vision for the tanks, because they can shoot farther than they can naturally see. So if something provides vision for them, like floating barracks or engineering base, then they can shoot out there, right? But they need the vision in order to make that connection. Storm's on the way. Stasis is on the way. Scarab chasing a Vulture is always a weird thing. Scarab RNG is maybe a thing in the entire game. Sucker! Not that time. Not that time. Sniped him right out. I love this contain by Snow. Ample, like, he's gonna have to slow push his way to get out of his own natural base. Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. Expansion from Snow. We've already seen this, but didn't really call it out as such, did I? Man, this feels like what Zerg's players do to Protoss these days in the current meta. They set up with all these Hydras and Lurkers and just make it impossible for the Protoss to move out. Okay, we're going, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how deep we're going. Yeah, that's a lot of Vultures, man. Like, your Protoss Zealots are going to take a bunch of units here with them, but they're also all going to die way before they get through this. Good storm on those Vultures, though. Yeah, I don't know. So a bunch of Vultures died, but otherwise, I think we're good. Honestly, Ample held that just fine. It wasn't a full committal from Snow either. Really held a lot of these Dragoons back. They got +1 attack now. And the tanks also have the +1 attack with their Vulture buddies. Base bottom left. I don't know. All the ingredients are here for Snow to win this game. I need Ample to push out. Like now? If he can't do that, and he's just forced to sit back here on 3 bases for another 5, 6, 7 minutes, I don't see how he possibly wins this game. He's trying to move out here. Oh, hang on. Arbiter sees it, though. See, this is... You can't get out, man. You're trapped. You're going to have to bull rush your way out of this thing. which is incredibly, incredibly intimidating and a very scary thing to do. But, you know, Ample on 3 bases, he can max out, and all Snow can do is max out. So it's not like Snow can get a ginormous army that Ample can't contend with. That's not what's going on here. This is just Snow's making it really, really hard for Ample to get out without losing a ton, which is something Terran doesn't usually worry about when it comes to cost efficiency against a Protoss. Or a Zerg, to be honest. So here we go. Slow siege. A lot of vultures in the front to absorb those zealot shots if they come on in, which another ground of zealots shows up. And we're going. We going, ladies and gentlemen. Arbiter, okay, sneaking in. Good storms on everything, though. Oh, the Arbiter stasis 3 tanks up there. But no. Nope, just too much. Still too much stacked up in here. And it's a fairly narrow choke you're trying to go through, too. It's just not recommended. Honestly, if I was Snow, I would just expand here and 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 expand here. Right? Just take all the bases, make it so Ample has to kill them if he wants to get additional sources of income. Get a bajillion gateways up and get a huge bank. And then when Ample tries to move out, if you lose everything, you can remax in about 3 minutes and you're good. It's kind of a Zerg strategy, right? Oh, that's a beautiful stasis catching 4 of the siege tanks. But just still too many on the backup here. These 3 are super well positioned on this map. And the vultures are trying to get on out here, but man, Snow just says, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm going to allow you to come on out here. Stasis. Oh, I was going to say, stasis on that science vessel is disgusting. It's so good. They just wanted that one final tank. Vultures actually engaging with Dragoons, not even with Spider Mines. There we go. Now laying the Spider Mines. But so many Vultures died, and we're still not out. Right? Ample is being blocked off from getting out of here by his own stasis units. I mean, this is as stranglehold of a game I have ever seen in my entire life. Once again, keeping that tank count low. That's the part of this that Snow's kind of been missing. But he's been working on it the last couple of minutes here, killing siege tanks, keeping that tank count low so it doesn't get up to 30 or 40 tanks that are really hard to deal with. Plus, Vultures escaped. Alright, so Ample needed this. He needed a group of Vultures just running around, causing problems, right? Laying Spider Mines everywhere, causing issues for the Protoss. Ample slowly has gotten his neck out of the stranglehold that Snow's had him in for the past 15, 17 minutes of the game. Man, Vulture's actually engaging with Dragoons here pretty effectively. They got the +2 attack and the +1 armor. Dragoons are at +2 attack, and this is where expanding needs to happen. So yeah, Ample is very, very quickly taking that 3 o'clock base. He's got the command center built and ready to go. But look who's back up to maximum supply. It's Snow. Snow's back up to maximum supply. Working on EMP is Ample. And just, there's not... There we go. Tank support is arriving. But on these front lines, it is all Vultures, and they are not doing too hot here. So now the question is, can Snow break in here and take this base down? Because if he can, that's pretty much GG. But siege tank count up north here is impressive. As all get out. And there's just not... Wow, look at that. Multiple Dragoons wiped out in one single siege tank group below there. And Snow's got to back out. So Ample fights and scratches and claws his way into taking ye old 9 o'clock... Gosh dang it, 3 o'clock base. The 9 o'clock's over here, buddy. Come on, Falcon. You know what clocks are. You know how to read those. And still... There we go. Kind of expanding here, but unable to because there's a spider mine hanging out in the general area. And by that I mean right where a Nexus wants to go. Which is annoying. Alright, so Ample, he's taken the steps he needs to win this game. Getting that 4th base was everything to him. He's mined out of his main and his natural. He was going to die if he stayed put. He didn't stay put. He made it work. Is he going to win the game? I don't know, maybe. Seems more possible now than it was 4 minutes ago. Vultures. Oh, they caught a Reaver that was sitting outside of his shuttle. That's a bit of a naked Reaver situation. See, and this is how you keep the Protoss on the back foot, right? You want the Protoss on the other side of the map. You don't want the Protoss breathing down your neck on your side of the map. You want them chasing Vultures around, which are faster than anything on the ground that Protoss has. Extremely annoying unit. They're not going to win games entirely for you, but they will be a major reason you win matches. Oh, that's a dead shuttle. Look at that. I hope there wasn't anything in that, because that'd be real sad. And I'm pretty sure it was empty when I checked on it last, so statistically, pretty empty, yeah? Yeah. Boom. Boom, boom. Man, Vultures are doing surprisingly good things today against Dragoons, man. This must have been a recall. It's just a large number of Protoss units made it up here into this third base source of income that Ample has. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. Pursuing the tanks as they head over this way. Forcing a siege up so that the Dragoons have a little bit more time. And this is not a great situation, I don't think, for Vultures to be in. Yeah, siege tanks on the low ground. Dragoons get up into the mineral line, though, where the tanks can't hit them directly. Never mind, that one got totally hit directly. Killing all these missile turrets means they have to be rebuilt, quite possibly. A little bit of some posturing in the middle of the map here. Protoss does not want to go in there if the tanks are sieged up, and Ample does not want the Protoss to come in if the tanks are not sieged up. So a few SCVs are dying here, I would say. We're down to 49 workers. For Ample, he was at 49 10 minutes ago. Maybe even further back than that, so that's not great. Just lost a ton of SCVs at this third base, which was a good source of income until recently. Dragoons maybe jumping on that tank, but not quite paying attention to it. We have a lot more going on in the middle of the map here. A lot of posturing, a lot of dancing going on as well. And another base has been taken by Ample, and the bottom right, which Zealots are dealing with. Oh my gosh, another dead SCV because the tank wasn't quite in position to handle these guys. Well, alright. Standing in there bravely. And getting absolutely murdered. So forcing a liftoff on this bottom right-hand base. It's maxed out to maxed out, but Snow's bank is at 5,000 minerals and 1,700 gas, which is more than Apple's rolling with right now at sub 1,000 minerals and only 1,200 gas himself. Boy, have I said hit that like button recently? Hit that like button. Helps the algorithm know that I'm here. Introduces other people to the channel. Nice recall. Top side. Snow gets the recall into what we thought was a safe base for a minute. Oh, and if there's no scans... There we go. If there's no scans, these guys can operate with impunity. And I guess quick shameless plug for the Patreon. Patreon.com/Falcon Paladin, where you can go to support me for as little as $1 a month, which earns you the right to see one Brood War cast a week without ads, and a month before it shows up on the YouTube channel. So ad-free Brood War reviewing, not a bad thing. Probably worth $1 a month, I would say. Yeah, check it out. See how this Side Disruptor explodes. Oh, that was the last one I got. Oh, the splash damage, though, too. Interesting he killed that with tanks. I don't know if I've seen that before, necessarily. But Snow making a daring raid into Terran territory. When the tanks are away, the Dragoons will play. And yep, forcing the whole army back here from Ample. SCV's coming in, taking the shortcut route to this base. I mean, I don't know that it's any faster than going down around this way, but whatever. Kind of fun, I guess. Another recall. Storm is up. Tank defensive matrix is up, but not enough to save him from instant death. And by that I mean slightly instant death, not entirely instant. Defensive matrix on another tank here, but once Zealots are on ya. And Spider Mine's helping with that friendly fire kill brutality. Ample's decided, alright, look, I'm going to deal with this with what I have at home. The rest of the army is moving out. We're going to try to kill things. And I know that Snow's in the northern half of the map, so let's get over here. We got a handful of Dragoons here to at least slow the army's advance. until the rest of Snow's Protoss forces can get here. Flank attack coming in. Siege mode is sieged up. The Dragoons do not want to stay in here for any longer than is appropriately required. Oh my gosh. Is Ample going to win this game? The production tab is telling us a different story, though. Right? Snow's producing 14, 15, 16 units at a time, 17 units at a time. We're making one Goliath right now as Ample. His income is just not holding up. Losing this source of income entirely is a major problem. He's got this happening, and he's got this happening, but it's only a 2-base income versus Protoss's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases at this stage, which, again, he needs. Snow needs it, and it's serving him exceptionally well. And by that I mean this base is being completely destroyed and abandoned by Snow. He's pulled everybody back here. He's got a home away from home as far as gateways are concerned. He was worried about losing his main, but Ample not doing that. Oh, hang on. Unsieged tanks. A bit of a blunder here from Ample. Sending some unsieged tanks in first. And at least 4 or 5 of them get wiped out there. The sandwich. The Protoss sandwich is real. Coming in from the top side. Coming in from the bottom side. I'm not sure there's enough Protoss to do it, but the storms are going to help immensely. And once the tanks are gone, the Goliaths are not going to be enough to save the day. Oh no. 191 and 92 supply, and absolutely the bank helped Snow so much there. And that's it. Ample GG's out. And Snow is your winner in 26 minutes and 33 seconds. And apparently he's... There we go. He's still here. He's left the game. GG. I mean, absolutely fantastic game there out of Snow. Just the early harassment was that, again, the best early minute Dragoon I've ever seen in my entire life. 10 kills on that guy. Killing SCVs, killing Marines, a complete menace. Phoenix name earned. He did eventually get killed by a Marine, but definitely caused enough havoc in there for Ample to really help keep him pinned inside these 3 bases for way longer than he wanted to. And yeah, as a result, Snow's able to expand all down the left side. The contain at the front was brilliant. And by the time Ample broke out and was able to expand over here, it was just too late economically overall. Right? I mean, Ample won a couple huge engagements, but Snow's able to replace those units, making 16, 17, 18 units at a time. Ample's making a Goliath and a couple tanks at a time, right? You just can't keep up. And even though this base dead and evacuated, there's still this one, there's still this one, there's still this one, there's still this one, and just other places that are capable of being expanded. The recall is up to this top base to slow down this income that Ample was going for was also extremely good too. So Snow, boss man, doing some good stuff and getting the win. 217,000 points there for Ample, 212,000 for Snow. Looking at a kill-death ratio, fairly similar here. Snow did kill more units than Ample did, which is a problem. If you're the Terran and you want to beat a Protoss, you got to kill more of their stuff than they kill of yours. Again, the cost efficiency is kind of the hallmark of what you're into. Structure is raised 16 to 26. Snow winning that one too. And then resources, we knew it would look like this, right? We were totally aware it would look like this. Just way more gas mined. So much more minerals mined, and this spent. It's 18,000 more resources spent. You just can't win if those are your numbers, man. So fantastic job by Snow getting that victory. And at the end of the day, that's gonna be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.